Welcome, everyone. This is Glenda Dawson, and I have Eric Husbands here, and I have a couple of our team with us. And welcome to our channeling sessions. This is done every week, and we really never truly know where we're going, but we go to places for healing, for the entities, the beings, to show us how good it could be, how much healing we could receive, where we can go, where has our past been, where is our future is, where is the present. Because sometimes the present is the past and the future at the same time. So if you are ever interested in joining us, please don't hesitate, whether you want to be seen on camera or not. We welcome everyone, and then this way our combined energies can bring on more energy so we can help the beings and ask the beings to help us more. With that being said, let's just close the eyes and take a couple of slow, deep breaths just to settle in. Allow the thoughts to just ride by and not take the thoughts and think about them. Just let them ride by. Let them flow away. Go ahead, continue taking those deep breaths so you can settle into your true being. And then make that connection to the higher beings, the ones that are out there just waiting for us to ask for help, waiting for us to receive what they're here to give us. Now, if we do give a coordinate and you do not know how to travel yet, it's perfectly okay. Just set the intention. Either envision yourself grabbing one of our arms and just coming with us, or just set the intention that wherever we go, you also want to be there to get the full experience. Some of us will see everything and hear everything and smell everything and experience everything there is to experience, and some may not, and that is okay. Those are gifts that need to be developed, and the more you do this, the more you do spirituality, the more you try to speak to other beings, living beings around you that may not be seen, you will feel that connection even stronger, and you will slowly continue letting those gifts flourish. So taking a couple more deep breaths, nice and slow. And I welcome the members that are here, that if anyone has coordinates or anything, please share. Thank you.
Okay, I do have coordinates. 5, 4, 3, 7, 3, 6, red, yellow.
Can you repeat? 5.
5, 4, 3, 7, 3, 6, red, yellow.
Okay.
And we're also writing on moths / butterflies.
Okay. Well, for me, my experience right now is that we are riding on what I would say butterflies. And I'm seeing like a horizon but not a horizon on Earth, but a horizon somewhere else, where we're seeing a planet come out from behind another planet, and just which looks more like an egg, the inside of the egg, the yolk, and all that. Very, very big, very solid though, but very big, and looks more like the egg white and the yellow of the egg. Have no idea, but anybody wants to share anything else, go for it.
The skies are oranges and yellows and reds.
Okay, I got the same thing, but totally different. I'm in the egg and I'm looking outward exactly as you are describing. And we are a radio station.
Cool.
Looking out of the window, and they said, "Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. For now, today we have our visitor next to us." Something like that.
Oh, they're just having too much fun with us today. Okay. We also have Nancy with us. And Ross.
Yeah. Then I have not a problem, but they have a question. Who do we want as the radio moderator? And that's all you see. Glenda said, "Do you want this one? Do you want this one? Do you want this one?"
Whoever can do the job. Now, Ross has a kind of like a statement, a message. He or she, not quite sure, but I'll say he, is explaining about the butterfly, about the egg, and about the radio station. The egg is a new beginning. We're ready to go further than we have been and start fresh and be renewed. The butterfly is the symbol for new beginnings also, to continue life, the full circle of life. It goes completely all around in a circle, never ending. And the radio station is to announce, to be able to get the messages out so people can actually start to understand that this is the perfect time to be your true human self, to be who you truly came here to be. Not only that, but also let your higher self drive a little bit, take over a little bit every once in a while, to let go of that control that you so desire to have, but is a fake control. It's not real control. There's no control over anything. Things will happen and they will happen whether you hit button 1 or button 2. They will still happen. Or if you hit no buttons, it will still happen. There is no control. It is imaginary. Just like separation is imaginary. They're trying to get us to understand that by seeing things in a different way, in a new light, new beginning, we will be able to see beyond. We will be able to see the truth. And we will be able to really understand what has happened, what is happening, and what will happen. Okay, he says he's taking a break.
Nothing more to add.
Anyone else?
I got something about a vertical frequency. But I don't quite. I don't have a context to go with it.
Okay. We'll ask for clarity on that. And when they give it to any one of us, please share.
I see grants popping up. That's our antenna.
Okay. Okay. And Jazz, I hear to take a very deep breath.
Yeah.
Okay. Not so deep, maybe.
That was me.
Okay. Got my eyes closed. I can't see. I'm seeing the other stuff. But just take a deep breath and slowly release the breath.
Well, I've been seeing a tree suspended in this atmosphere, not necessarily attached to land per se. And from the tree are chrysalis of all of those who are in the transformation process. And the tree is the unifier, that we are all need each other's support, that we all need what the Creator has for us, that the Creator freely gives.
Okay, what I get then also from chess is that chess became the tree, or at least the trunk, and every other transformational energy person, whatever, is a branch or a leaf or whatever. And then again, that tree is the radio station or the egg, or back to square one.
I concur. That's an interesting definition that I wasn't picking up on. But yeah, you're right, Eric.
And then the same thing all over again. We are all connected. We are all one voice of the great one voice, that kind of thing.
The chrysalis itself is, if you were to take the thread as it's being woven, is basically our journey in life. So it's long, it's continuous, and yet we're breaking through beyond what we've known. And in that transformation is great depth, great reflection, and wisdom, and joy, unfathomable joy.
That vertical energy that they were talking about, or coordinates or whatever, it just basically, what they said to me was that it means to continue going up. to continue letting ourselves be free of all expectation and just move up, move up, move up. That not even into different dimensions, just into more knowledge, more awakening, more reopening of the knowledge. The book of knowledge, for example. It's like open that up and keep reading.
Yeah.
Keep reading and keep reading and keep reading.
It's one of the reasons why the tree is suspended in the atmospheres. It's not tied down to
No.
the earthly or the land. It's not tied down to that land so that you don't get distracted.
Mhm.
It's
Yes.
a universal tree. It's a universal tree of life, if you will.
Yeah.
Everything, all different dimensions, all different um uh
Timelines.
what
Timelines.
timelines, all different all parallel universes is the word I was looking for.
Okay.
It's all part of one tree, one unit, one huge thing. It's all connected somehow.
One badass tree.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Massey wants to say that to remember that separation is just an illusion. And this is why they're showing us the tree. They're showing us the egg. They're showing us the butterfly. They're showing us everything all at the same time to remember that everything is connected, everything is part of one, as humans call it, one. There is no number, it just is. There is no identification, it just is. The greatest of all just is. There are individual parts to that just is, but it's not individual per se. It's part of the one tree or the one creator, the one entity, the one greater than all of us, the one that is there with all the knowledge, the one consciousness.
Yeah, and I got a very funny representation of that. It's an older man sitting next to under the tree, and he's smoking and he's dipping his cigarette in the ashtray. So, oh, I remember that and that and that and that, and he's just talking about old days. Just to remind us, it doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be complicated talking. Oh, I need to know that. Oh, that's no. It's just remembering how everything is connected with everything.
Mm-hmm. Now I am seeing purple and turquoise butterflies all around. Around us, around the tree. And there's different cycles of the butterfly within those tree branches.
Mm.
So again, the full circle. from nothing to something more, to something more, to butterfly, to right back completely around.
Yeah. For me, it's about, it's not really that, but it's waves, seasons. They're inviting us into the coming and going of things.
Okay. Anyone else want to share anything?
Above the tree, there is a crystalline type stone of some sort that is radiating purples and turquoises and royal blues into the atmosphere, which really makes kind of a very pretty vision against the yellows and the reds and the sky colors.
Mm.
All the colors of the rainbow, so to speak, are represented in the total atmosphere, as is representative of life.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else? Because I'm getting kind of like the shove.
Yeah.
So, anyone get the coordinates? Okay, this is a little different then. They're asking us to go into the tree trunk and walk down through the roots. Just envision that. However, you want to do a slide, you want to do anything that gets you down. Just continue down. And now we are everywhere and nowhere at the same time. They will show us different things. They're also saying to have fun, which many have forgotten how to do. That if you need to find the answer to having fun, that is very easy. They said just put on a comedy show. You humans love to laugh at each other, so put on a comedy show. And let that raise your vibrations. And anything you do after that will become fun. And once you do that, you will start to connect easier, stronger, and better to everything around you, which is the oneness, the consciousness, the creator. And they're showing me now that although, say there's a branch and it's cut in half, smack in the middle, each branch has its own job, and within the two halves, each half has its own job. That each one of us have our own responsibility, but yet we are also together and have a unified responsibility, a unified job to do. Getting some very small beings coming in. They look like if they were 5 to 7 years old, but they're not children. They find joy in everything, and they see wonder in everything, but they're very wise elder beings.
Mhm.
As far as I can see, there's at least 10. And they're just going around admiring everything in that tree.
And there's an amazing light show that's going on as the elders came into view. There's just an incredible light show going on of all kinds of wonderful colors. Like sometimes it looks like the aurora borealis, sometimes it looks like fireworks, sometimes it looks like the two things are mixed together, and it's just awesome.
Mhm.
Potential could be anything, come from anywhere.
Mhm.
What I get is they're inviting us to again play, and they truly understand that being here, whatever that means for them or for us, has not been fun till now. So they're trying to trick us with the light show and said, no, 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 you don't have to take it hard or with a burden or with the past memory. Take it light.
Mhm. Yes. And I feel all that joy all at once. I feel all that fun energy. It's just completely around us. And they're basically saying this is the type of energy that you need to integrate into your vessel. So no matter what it is you're going through, you will be able to see the light.
I started out in a sandbox, all the associated toys that morphed into a beach, whether it be lake or ocean, really doesn't matter, and building a sandcastle. We can build whatever dreams we want. And if something seems like it's stopping us, maybe it's time for a new addition to the castle in a different place.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to let go of the dream per se, but sometimes we have to take the fork in the road. And even though there's a fork in the road, it's all one journey.
Mm-hmm. Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm. I'm also hearing that no matter how big or small that castle is, that sandcastle is, it is still the one that brings you joy.
Mhm.
So what brings you joy doesn't necessarily have to be what brings joy to others. That light show is still going on. Sorry, I'm kind of hypnotized in that.
Now I see the Candyman walking down the beach.
Okay,
Just saying.
why not?
Along with the playfulness, sometimes we get so wrapped up in diets and various other things that we forget that it's okay to treat ourselves.
Mhm.
That those moments bring relief sometimes from stressors, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with that treat. Binging on it maybe, but not be such a hot thing, but the treat is good and valuable.
Mhm. Oof. Strangely enough, I'm seeing a carp with a mustache, smoking a cigar, with sunglasses, walking on the beach.
Visions of Mr. Limpet, yeah.
Or Groucho Marx, huh?
Groucho Marx. Thick mustache like that.
Mhm.
But I guess it's anything that gets you to smile and raise those vibrations. I don't know about anyone else, but I just felt a wave of energy going through me
Mhm.
and just healing, high vibrational wave of energy. Okay, anyone else? So I'm requested to say this, that someone who will be watching this does have, when they're watching this, does have a very bad stomach that day. They are asking them to take ice, crush it, put it in water or in juice, and sip it. And not acidic juice like orange juice or grapefruit, but maybe something like an apple juice. And sip it. Not chug a lug it, but sip it. Your stomach will be better. And also, you will, by doing that, bring the vibrations higher of those animals that are around you, your pets that are also having a hard time. Just know that they're seeing this and they're giving you the answer you have been requesting. That's it. And they come, they flood. Those elders, they are now going in all different directions, trying to spread, I guess, joy and higher vibrations. Anyone else has anything else? Okay, coordinates 74512 or 74513. Wherever, whoever, those are the two coordinates. 74512, 74513. No matter which way you go, you'll end up in the same place. We are in the middle of a triangle right now. A shape. Looks like crystals all around, just floating in air. And we are in the middle, also floating, for lack of wording. And no matter which way we look, we will see the answer to our dilemma. We will get clarity, and they're doing that in an individual format because they say that each and every person that either participates in this or watches this is looking for something very specific. And they want us to understand that sometimes this is not just about the wholeness. The big picture is also about us to help the big picture. The individual. Healing, getting to a higher vibration will then help the bigger picture. Anyone have anything to share?
Same thing, but I was in my own stomach, as you said, and I was swimming in orange, and my stomachache was softening.
Good. Good. Leaf, Jazz.
I'm getting a portal that in the center is dark, not black, but dark. But the portal rim is just ablaze with light.
Mm-hmm.
And we're being welcomed to cross through it, in it, around it, however that presents to you. It's
Thank you.
almost as if you are receiving a shower of light when you pass through it.
Mm-hmm. So when you pass through this, let's just say through it, so we could understand the explanation a little better. Set the intention to let go release. Release all that which is hindering you from being in a better place, which is presenting itself as obstacles, whether in the physical form or whatever form it presents itself to you. When you go through it, set the intention to release. And you don't even have to say specifically what you're releasing, because when you go through it, that will also be healed. And when you come out on the other side, you will be in a much better place and understanding of who you are and what you are doing and what the oneness represents to you.
So like free falling and with no fear, and it's a gentle fall. It's just a gentle, soft kind of falling, but the releasing is happening.
Mm-hmm. If it helps, they said to envision like smoke, and smoke is just coming out of you. That's the release. That, of course, becomes an individual process that then becomes a collective process that then becomes part of the oneness. The classrooms that we're in this 3D dimension have a lot of trauma, a lot of pain. And by releasing that, you are setting yourself in a better place to rise above all that pain, all that trauma, all that it is stopping you from being your true self.
And there are some who are watching that may be afraid to enter the portal. And I just invite you to, even if you want to put one toe at a time, you will feel how safe and warm and lovely the process is. You don't need to be afraid. If you can't imagine who you will be, it's okay, because you'll find out once you're through it.
And now I'm hearing Eric, you have the next step, whether it's to take us down or to take us to the next coordinate.
Okay, then I only can repeat what we said before our meeting, is that not knowing where to go, not knowing what to feel, the urge to control, the urge to hold on to something, allow that. It's okay. Acknowledging that you want to control, but you cannot control. You really don't want to control, but you cannot other than control. It's okay. Feel it. Because by feeling it, you allow the energy to move, to transform, to transpose, to flow. That's all you need to do. The feeling of fear is not fearful. It's holding on to the energy that makes fear. To allow the fear will set the fear free. There is no fear. So allowing the fear which you think you have will result in knowing the fear was not there. Thank you.
Okay. So they're asking everyone now to start going back down to your zeros. Your known particular zero. The balance. And let Earth ground you. Let the divine spirit guide you. And let the love be part of you. Take a couple of deep breaths and release nice and slow. Open your eyes if you have them closed all this time, whenever you're ready. I'd like to say thank you.
Thank you.
Hope you continue joining us, sharing this, subscribing. And we'll see you next time. Thank you, Leaf. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, all the council members and everyone else that was here with us today. It's always blessings, and we love you. Namaste. Goodbye.
Bye.